What's going on? Yep, you didn't think I'd be back fishing so quick after yesterday's live, but I'm at it again. Yeah, we're gonna do some just some basic bass fishing today. Bass, maybe some crappie. And if you guys check out a short I just caught a 1.5 pound largemouth, so there's a reasonably good chance we're gonna catch some. Pretty dang good chance we're gonna catch some. Some shad and stuff busting the surface out here. Some nice bass coming up here, busting them. No bait today, just artificials. Even got the old body camera on, doing some what do you call it? Short form videos. Just got on I didn't have any money for equipment this month, so I had to put together, basically piece together some artificials for the guys. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Appreciate you. Thank you. I wasn't going to do a live today, but the third cast, I hooked in a largemouth, popped out, and another 2 casts, and I hooked in another one and got him in. So I figured, you know what? Probably should turn on the live feed. And to be honest, we spooked this spot, but I guarantee you all these spots around this, where this wind is blowing in here, it's going to be very, very good. Not guarantee, I mean, they're still holding out a little bit deep. Each strike I had was far off the drop off. I try to check the chat as much as I can, folks. I even have time to charge up my other cell phone, so I'm going to be doing it old school style. And we're just going to be moving around here a little bit, trying to see if we can pop through one of those schools of shad out here. It's a beautiful day. It's about maybe 67, 68 degrees. Sun's out nice. Nice bluebird day. They say it's not the best for fishing, but I never found out that it ain't really any different, to be honest. Wind or no wind, you know, sun or no sun. Fish are gonna be hitting. Fish on. Oh, he had it. Dang it. Pulled off. That wasn't a very big bass, but still. Dang, I missed that fish. Oh, popped it again. I missed that fish for sure. Dang it, I forgot to even turn this camera on. I ain't used a body camera in a while, so I got to get used to doing it again. All right, one more cast, and I'll come check the chat out, folks. That was a good pull, though. I mean, he just didn't have the hook in his mouth. Now, I don't have any skirts for my spinnerbait, so I have to use a tube as a skirt and a body. Got some on it. The off leaf. Finally still didn't come off. All right, let's check the chat out, folks. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this old school disc style today. Let's see, who do we have in? Hey, Danny, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Mandy Candy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Danny says, hi, Mandy. And Bob, anything? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Appreciate you. Unlimited, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. And Unlimited says, what's good, MVP? Well, we got some good actively feeding bass down here. And Louise Brown, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? And who else do we have in? Yeah, we're doing some bass fishing today. And she will not let me lock onto that. Megalodon Monster, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. I will just add you. Let's see, Danny, Unlimited. We also have, hi Pups, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? And Louise, thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Margaret says, hi Danny. Yeah, we're fishing for bass today. I've caught one already, missed another, had another hook right here. There's definitely some actively feeding largemouth down here. Of course, catching them and hooking them is another matter, especially when I had to put pieces of spinner baits together to get one that was relatively good functioning. Yeah, if you guys don't know, they billed me twice for my cell phone bill, which kind of destroyed my my funds for this month. So the $20 I put to the side to get a nice new spinner bait and a package of Rage Craws, yeah, that went out the... Oh, it's all right. Don't worry about it. I will back out of it completely if I have to. Tell you what. All right, we should be good. All right, are we good now? All right. Sorry about that, folks. You know, YouTube. Yeah, you guys know YouTube. All right. Looks like a pretty good feed. And how long I was doing that. Fish on. That's a good one, too. Fish on. That's a nice bass. Hey, buddy. Yeah, there's some active bass down here for sure, folks. Yeah, there's some active bass down here for sure today. Well, that's a beautiful one there. Yeah, just a beautiful bass. You know why they call them largemouth bass? Yep, largemouth. See you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, we were off that camera feed, weren't they? Dang it. Yeah, we were off. But at least we got to see the fish. Oh, boy. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. The feed kind of died on us. I got to see me. You didn't get to see the fish jumping and everything, but pretty good. All right, 7 people in, 16 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That was a nice, chunky little bass, wasn't it? Yeah, I wasn't going to take the opportunity today, catch 3 or 4 fish after I started seeing them active. First fish I saw active, I popped that live feed on. What's my scooter doing? I have to go over and get my scooter in a second. I see that camera was pointed more at me that last time, but we're back. I'm gonna go get my scooter. Hang on. Yeah, the feed might go off here for just I mean the audio might go off for just a second, but we'll be over there in just a moment. Back over there in just a moment. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I don't like leaving my scooter alone for too long. That's just not a good idea. Sorry about the feed dropping it, the feed dropping it. Not sure why I did that. It's just I've seen other folks do that before. Probably should back the camera off a little bit more. Yeah, got a leaf on it. No wonder why you're getting strikes. Let's try the bottom bouncer here for just a minute. Obviously pretty active, so obviously they're pretty active. Oh, oh, he had it. He had it. Oh, he had it. I don't know how I missed that fish. He was pulling with it. Yeah, these tubes were donated by Justin Funderstuck, by the way. Yeah, that fish had it. He was just, you know how a bass hits. He's there and he's moving that direction. And I don't even have this set as weedless. I mean, it's not even buried in the hook. Must have just been a smaller bass or something. Somebody holding on to the end of it. There's some active feeding fish down here for sure, folks. Trust me, as old as I am, I don't waste the energy on setting the hook if it's not a strike. One more flip here and I'll come check the chat out. That was right where that fish hit, right there. All right, let's check the chat out, folks. Let's check the chat out. Hey, Tara, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Tara. Meow, meow. Let's see. Who do we have in? Let's see. Yep. Top of the mom. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let's check. Danny, yes, I'm sorry about that, folks. We lost the feed there for a minute, but we're back on now. And Anthony, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, we've caught a bass already right here. I'm not sure if the feed was great because it kind of befungled me because the feed tried to drop my butt, but we're back on now. We are definitely back on now. See, the one bass I've gotten has been on a spinnerbait. I just missed a strike on just a little tube. I just missed that one. But we definitely got the hook up, the catch and release on it. So, crap. Get off that log. Crap. Oh, that was a... Oh. I thought that was the bottom for a second and still started doing that. Yeah, this is just a piece together spinnerbait. I didn't have any money to buy any new bass gear, so I just kind of put together some old stuff. Still seems to be working. Maybe not as good as the new stuff, but still working. Oh, popped it. Popped it right there. I mean, just within a few feet of the rod tip. That might actually be a bluegill. I don't know. I don't know. Move the feed over in this direction here. I didn't cast this all the way right. You have to hit it from multiple angles in this lake sometimes. All right. Let's see, Nikki, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Tora says, I know, Anthony. Let's see, what have we got? Looks pretty good. No worries. Too shallow, Michael. Give me a break. I ain't casting bass lures in a while. I'm going to be off a little bit in my targeting. I have to practice again. Oh, that was a pop. Oh. That was another nice pop. It's hard to tell the size at that close a range because it felt like a behemoth, but it was like within 6-7 feet from the rod tip. That's a nice pop though. I can't believe I missed that. Well, the problem is that this tube is just a little bit too long for the spinnerbait. So it's making it so the smaller ones can hit onto the end of it, and they're basically grabbing onto the end of that. This is about the time of the year last year where I got my my personal best last year. It's just over 9 pounds. Let me get the bottom bouncer here, see if I can get that one to hit that I missed. Take a couple casts here, I'll come check the chat, and then we'll move over there to where that stick is sticking out. Might as well check the chat while I'm here. Nikki says, Miss Tara, we also have see Donner, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Donner says hi. It's a little more tricky to man the chat when you're bass fishing. Just a little bit more tricky. With the river going up as fast as it is, I kind of needed to stabilize before I move down there again, and that's probably going to be by tomorrow. It should be stabilized. But right now, it'd just be a collapsing mess around me. One more cast with this, and I'll move over there. We got a whole lake to fish over here. There were a couple of there's a couple people fishing over there. I think they're fishing for catfish, and the rest of the lake is pretty much vacant. Until they stocked this the first time with like channel catfish, this lake it's pretty peaceful. Now what the heck? One cast over there by this wall. I never get anything around this wall except for maybe a few little bluegill. And when they stock it with catfish, it's a great spot. This is you're on a wheelchair accessible spot for handicap and individuals that still want to fish, and you can drive right up there. It's got the little wheelchair marks on it. You're supposed to give it the spot up if someone comes down that wants to use it, but most folks don't. I do. Let's move over again. Yeah, this is a different type of fishing than the river and stuff. You got to keep on moving. Yeah, we're gonna move over here to this this little spot over here to the I gotta watch the cars down here because people try to run your camera gear over. Let's see, Flamez, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, appreciate you. Flamez says hi. Flamez says family. Anthony, and we're looking okay. Making sure that's not going to blow over on me in the wind because the wind is blowing quite a bit down here today. Let's see. Coffee Cake, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, I will just add that. 11 people in, 28 thumbs up. We've already caught one bass, about 1.5 pounds off the feed, and another one about another 1.5 pounds. So on the feed, missed a couple. There's definitely some active feeding fish down here today. Hooking these suckers on this repaired 56,000 times spinnerbait is a little tricky. Yeah, I've caught enough fish on the spinnerbait to have it retired 30 times. Yeah, I ain't got a skirt on it. It's been bent out about 40 times. I just didn't have enough for. I have money set aside for a spinnerbait and for some rage craws, but yep, that went bye-bye. Yeah, the phone company paid my bill twice, which means I don't have to pay my bill next month. They reimbursed me for that, so I've got the money on my account, but really helps me a lot right now, right? Just destroy my fishing gear money. And it's always something, ain't it, folks? It is always something. Best thing to do is just get along and keep on fishing. Leaf. There's some active bass in here. There's got to be some active carp and stuff. So I don't know. We might be trying for some carp down here soon. Might be. You never know. Take a couple more steps down here. See if I can get it right around the edge of this thing. Because this tree sticks out quite a bit. If you roll a spinnerbait over the top of this, sometimes you'll get pulverized. Nothing. Got some gunk on it. Tells you I was right on top of it. That looks perfect. I mean, just perfect. Oh, felt that. Felt a little bluegill whacking at it. Oh, that was a. Yeah, that might not have been a little bluegill. He come back and hit it right there. Yeah, I don't think that was a little bluegill. All right, one more cast and we'll check the chat. Where do I want to cast this? Way over the top of this. Maybe I can bring them from over there. Let's come check the chat out, folks. I'll cast them. See, there's another car illegally driving around in a circle on this thing. Gonna have to move you, folks. Sorry. Let's see. Fishmaster, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Hey, what's going on? Caught 2 bass already. Nice bass, but no crappie. Coffee Cake says, Fishmaster, hello. Live feed. I'm getting it on live feed today. What the heck? Yeah, I had to rebuild my spinnerbait. Yeah, well, you know, after you catch about 40, 50 bass on a spinnerbait, they tend to wear out. So I had to rebuild my spinnerbaits. It dropped my feed there for a minute. 16 people in, 30 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you catch some. All right, you too. Yeah, you got to watch out for the cars down here, because obviously people don't care if you got a camera on. They're going to run right over it. What are you using for bait today? I've got a little, see if I can show it by the camera. I got a little tube jig on and on a weighted hook head, and I've also got a rebuilt spinnerbait. Colorado 1/4 ounce, and I'm out of skirt, so I had to improvise, put a tube on the back of that. It's working though. I've caught 1 bass on the feed, missed a couple more, had 1 off the feed. Yep, she's working. Purnell, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Purnell says hello, Mike. And let's see. William Monster says, what state are you fishing in? This is St. Louis, Missouri. We are quite literally about 1/4 mile from the arch, because all these parks are, this is North St. Louis. But this is where I was born and raised. Yeah, this is my home. Surprising you can get like 6-7 pound largemouth in a little public lake like this, but I'm always getting them out of this lake. A lot of 4s and 5s. Now, oh, that's one just busted up right there. Just blew up on some shad out there. We're kind of doing some body work and some body camera stuff, and we are doing some we're doing a live feed. Kind of comboing it up right now. In the leaves, Michael. You ain't gonna catch nothing with a leaf on it. Get off there. That's better. All right, you guys just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to double tap the screen for me. Double tap, double tap, double tap. I might put on a crappie jig here for a minute to go by that tree and see. Oh, there's a pop. Dang it. And here comes another truck. I got to move the camera again. Dang it. Oh, but this is a park thing, so they have the right of way. Yep, they have the right of way, folks. Heck, they ain't even going over here. They're shutting down for the day. And Love Pup says with all the heart little emojis. Let's see. Fat Cat, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Love Puppy says, hi, guys. And the Tar says, hi, Purnell. How are you? That sucked. I haven't cast a bait caster with an artificial in a while. Especially this wind kind of messes with you. That's better. That's where I wanted it. I got 10-pound fluoro translucent. On this one, I got 8-pound on the other one. Water's not that clear, but for some reason, these bass get really line sensitive. Standing in muck. We got a whole lake to try out today. Well, at least as much as I can do with a 3-hour charge, at least. Another one busting shad out there. And there, that's a very small bass. He's holding on to it right there by the bank. Oh, got him. Got him. Ain't that small. Ain't that small. He just kept pecking on it, though. Yeah, I thought that was a really small one until I set the hook on him. Well, that's a beautiful bass. Just a beautiful fish. Yeah, that was on the tube directly on the bottom, so beautiful. Look at that red, kind of reddish eye. Nice spring largemouth. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love catching largemouth because I ain't got to get my hands all icky. Tar says, hi, love, and what's up, Pop? What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. What's up, Pop? Says, nice. Yeah, that's our second on the feed so far. Hey, in 46 minutes, that's not too bad. A couple nice pound largemouth. All right, let's see. 8 people in, 34 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta kind of watch the camera here because even though she's Fat Cat says hi Tara. Let's see, my hands are Pop says my hands are get icky from the snakeheads. Yeah, I've heard they're very slimy. And the same thing with kind of gar and a lot of species. They got that really thick coat on them. Same thing with buffalo carp. They got kind of a coating on them. You guys see that was on? Let me show you what I caught that fish on. That was on one of these little salty tube jigs on that hook was donated by Steve Turner, crappiemanjigs.com. It's one of the first bass I've caught on it, but definitely not the last one. And these tubes were donated by Justin Funderburg, Justin Funderstuck. Let's see. Real Love Life, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Real Love Life says MVP. And Tara says, hi, Fat Cat. Let's see, what's up, Bob? Says, what's Pop doing? Sorry. Tubes are great this time of the year. Yeah, very slow presentation. You can just kind of, I just let it sit there and that tail flipped over and I just felt, I thought it was a small bass, but apparently not. Because there's a lot of half pounder, quarter pounders, 2 pounders, 4 pounders, 6 pounders. This lake has just got an abundance of every size of bass. That's how you can tell you've got a really good population of largemouth in a lake. Is you're not stuck with one particular size. Let's get back to the fishing. Let's get back to the fishing. Yeah, this is 10-pound translucent fluoro. Kind of cheap stuff. You know, the kind of people always say, it breaks all the time. Well, it don't break if you don't leave it out in the dang sun all day. And you got to take a couple feet off every time you... Oop. Yeah, that was definitely a bluegill. Ding, 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 ding. I'll kind of bounce that a couple times and just kind of let it drag across the bottom a little bit and then bounce it a couple times more. Seems to drive them crazy. Bass are like, another reason why I like them, they're like cats. They really are. They will pounce on an artificial, even if they're not hungry at all. It's just because it's there. They can't take it. Yeah, that was a good hook set on that one. That was worth the entire feed just to have that one on the camera. Because getting those action shots for largemouth is tricky. Because you can come out here, fish for 7 hours and not get a dang bite, turn the feed off, and start catching them like crazy. They're good at that. Believe me, they are good at that. Especially at this lake. I think all the cell phones thrown in the lake, they figured out how to fix them. Yep, yeah, they'll sit there going on live feed like, that ain't a fish, that ain't a fish, don't eat it, don't eat it, don't eat it. And we got a tractor going around. Let's see if he's coming in. Or, I think he's going in for the day. Yep, he's going in. Yeah, this can be slower or it can be faster. Sometimes these bass are really aggressive. And they're not super aggressive right now. They're just kind of, this is the first couple of really warm snaps they've had. Let me go get my scooter, move her over to the next spot, and then I'll move you folks. Yeah, I'm still here. You can hopefully still see me. Hey guys, might still be on the feed, might still not. But this scooter was 90% of the money that went to buying this scooter was donated by individuals from YouTube. Yeah, viewers like you made this scooter possible. Thought I was gonna hit you, didn't you? All right, let's move you guys now. I'm hoping that came out pretty good. Thought I was going to hit you, didn't you? Hang on, I'll get you guys over there to the next spot and we'll check the chat out. That's why I say this channel is as much of my channel as yours. Because pretty much all the gear and everything I have is because of you guys' donations and helping me out. Star with the cute little eyes. Let's see, tubes are great this time of the year. Real Love Vibe says MBP. Got to reset the camera here. We're on definitely not a flat surface here, so. All right, I think we're good. Should be a little bit more down. All right, we're looking good now. Yeah, we are definitely looking good. Let's get back to the fishing. Let's get back to the fishing. Always like to try out the spinnerbait first. Always, always, always. They're hitting the spinnerbaits faster, but a lot of them I'm not hooking because this is a very old spinnerbait. I used this the entire season last year, and I had to rebuild it this year. It still ain't exactly right, but it's close. It's catching fish. That's all that matters. Was spinning. What the heck? Oh, I see what happened. Got just a little piece of something. People don't like using spinnerbaits. I don't know why. They're one of the oldest lures in the book, and yet people aren't using them. Oop, pop. Those are just smaller bass that are coming out of those rocks and whacking at it. Tells me there's something down there, though. See, he grabbed the tube and pulled it down. You got a very good chance of getting a big largemouth this time of the year because they ain't got their winter fat off yet. All right, one more cast underneath this tree, and I'll go to the bottom bouncer again. Assuming I can get it right there. That's where I've been wanting it. Oh, pop. Come on. Ah, you. Hot. I could just feel that bass just kept on whacking, and and finally I went I thought I'd set the hook, and apparently he still didn't have it in his mouth. That's probably like a little, 8-10 inch bass. It's not even big enough to hit it. But as you've noticed, they can fool me down here. Yeah, algae is the nemesis of the bass fishermen. It's just fancy terms for we hate algae. We hate it. We hate it. We hate it. It's great for the fish. It's just terrible to fish in. See what Pop says, a lot of trash in the area. Yeah, we're by a major metropolitan city, so a lot of this stuff just blows in. I mean, they go around this, you know, once or twice a week, but yeah, it just continuously blows into the lake. You can't stop it. And like a quarter of a mile in that direction, you hit Highway 70, straight run through some fields, so that stuff blows right across the highway. It don't really bother to fish, to be honest. I've never seen it bother to fish down here. Most of it's like trash bags, empty plastic bags. You know, those ones, they make them biodegradable now. So if worse comes to worse, it'll be in here 6 months tops, and it's already degraded to the point where you just pick it up and it just powderizes in your hand. Welcome to North St. Louis. It's a beautiful lake. You just gotta kind of ignore the trash. Instead, it doesn't bother to fish. In fact, a lot of the things like empty cans, empty bottles, that sort of stuff, perfect homes for crawfish. I've quite literally caught 3 cans during the winter time and picked them up, and guess what? Yep, dumped it out, and there's a big old crawfish sitting in that beer can. He's got it. Oh, I snapped the line. Dang. I should have retied after that last one. Son of a gun. Yeah, I should have retied after that last one. Dang it. I didn't get a hook set to that one anyway, so he'd just spit that out. Dang it. It happens. Yeah, this line's new, and I obviously got a fray in it or something, landing those first 3 or 4 largemouth. Hang on, I'll have this re-rigged in just a second. Let me find the right stuff here. You know, I think there's some. Yep, that's more my bag is. And them are big ones. Geez, yeah, I don't want them. Not here. Let's see if I can find the right ones here. I got them in here. I just got to find the suckers. Yep, snap that one off, unfortunately. Where are you, little suckers? Some of the big ones. I don't know. That's a weight. Hang on, folks. I just got to re-rig this. Oh, Lord. I'd like to have the smaller ones. I'll take the big ones, though. Let's check all my stuff here. I got them around here somewhere. I just got to find the dang things. And don't look like they're in there either. Nope. Extra mic feed. Still haven't gotten that one charged up all the way. There's my rubs. I think the big one's the best I'm gonna get. Maybe I should have gone up to 12. I don't know. But I didn't think that. I think that just slipped on me. Yep, you can see that. That just slipped. All right. Tube. You get a lot of tubes in a pack too. I know I brought my clippers with me today because I remember putting them in my pocket. I just got to remember not to put them down. Get some sun on my arms for the first time in a while. And that's, if anything, that's maybe a quarter of an ounce heavier. I doubt that's going to bother much. Got a whole pack of them. I haven't even opened up yet. Put them back in your pocket, Michael. These are relatively easy to rig up. Just kind of find the tip of that, screw that in until it's all the way down to the base of that hook. And that looks pretty good. Bend that back and make sure that's in straight. Not quite in all the way, right? That's what it did on the last one. That's, yeah, I see what it did. I see what it did now. I didn't break that line. The dang hook come through the eye. That's not quite right. I haven't done this in a while. Rigging up a soft plastic. All right, we're good. We are good. Good. Sorry about that. Took me a minute or two, but getting this stuff rigged up properly takes a minute or so. Obviously, this one's not going to hit again, but unless I didn't get a hook in him, he just spit it out because it felt like the thing just slipped on me. He did pick it up again too. He didn't fall for it a second time though. He picked it up and dropped it. And who says bass are dumb? That bass picked it up and went, I remember that. That's not real. Yeah. Big old shad just busted the top right there. You know what these bass are going for? Crawfish and shad. Let's take a couple casts underneath this tree and I will come check the shad out. I was going to do it quicker, but yeah, things happen. I'm pretty good with a bait caster, even though I haven't cast one for bass in a long time. Seems pretty accurate. Not too shabby. Oh, got it again. Hang on. Yeah, he had it. Ah, missed it. Trying to be fancy, doing it with one arm. That's better. He had it. I was just holding the rod, feeling pulling back. One more cast over here. Got it again. I don't know how I missed that fish. I mean, that thing's exposed. I could feel him pulling with it. I quite literally felt him doing that. I know, I was supposed to check the chat. I'm sorry, folks. It looks like I missed an eye. That's nice. Yeah, that's what might be doing it. I missed an eye. Give me a chance to check the chat. I've got to re-rig this. I missed an eye. Sorry it took me so long. Let's see, who do we have in? Outdoor Farm, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? See, Unlimited. Yep, Crawl. What's up, Pop? 8 people in. Yeah, I missed an eye on this. I'm going to have to re-rig it. Crapola. Yep, I missed an eye. See, Jimmy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Jimmy says hi. Yeah, that can wind up busting your line in a heartbeat. That explains why I lost that fish. See, Evan, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? If you guys are wondering, we're down at Fairgrounds Park trying to fish for some bass. We've definitely accomplished that. Tara says, hi, Evan. We've caught 3 on feed, 1 off feed. Also nice pound and a half largemouth. Missed a couple more, just broke one off because I obviously missed an eye. Putting this on or something, I don't know. Teresa, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Teresa says, hi, Tara. See, hour and 12 minutes in. 8 folks in. 40 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. What do I do with my clippers? Come on, you suckers. Get out of here. Yeah, I had to redo this. Josh says, Teresa Love. Looks pretty good. I just got to remember to let these fish take it. Teresa says, not much. Well, it's a beautiful day. If you can get outside for a little while, you really should. We got that re-rigged. All right, chat, camera, looking good. Yeah, I just had one here holding on to it, and I set the hook and must not had it in his mouth. They're doing that today too. They're picking it up and just holding it. They're not grabbing onto that hook. Like a kitten with a June bug, just playing with it. And he's holding on to it again. I think that might be a green sunfish. Because a green sunfish, like a half-pound green sunfish, is still big enough to hit this tube jig. All right, after this cast, we'll take a couple more casts with a spinnerbait, and we'll move to the other side of this little line of trees. I'd like to get a cast in this stuff, but I don't know if the camera feed's gonna set up right. We'll check. We'll definitely check here. Metal thing sticking on there, huh? Bad cast, Michael. That wind got me. Still off by about a foot. Closer. Get back on this side, try. All right, last cast before we move. Move again. That's in way too close. It's not where I wanted it. But I guess it'll have to do. All right, let's move the camera feed. Let's move. Let's see, what do we have? Teresa says, all because power up my phone. yes, it's been beautiful. It's definitely a beautiful day. Can't beat these beautiful days. Can't beat them. Every spot I gotta kind of reset the camera feed here. I could just set her up, but she'd be wobbling and have to worry about it falling over and everyone laughing their butts off. And like, just take the time to reset her up a little bit. All right, I think we're good. Looks good. Looking good, good, good. All right, you guys are just tuning in. Thank you. Don't forget to double tap the screen for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Wow, that was perfectly run. And we got a tree there, tree there. I got to cast underhanded. No way I'm casting overhanded in this spot. I'm busting some shad out there again. Loud, loud, loud. Fix your muffler, dang it. Seriously. Well, let's go get the bottom bouncer. Seems like they might be moving a little deeper right now. Definitely seems like you're moving deeper. Yeah, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Loud muffler on that piece of crap. I'm sure you guys can hear that on the camera feed, even with the mic on. Probably doesn't have a catalytic converter on it, to be honest. Someone probably snagged off the catalytic converter and he's driving without the without that on there. Yeah, there's shad busting all over the place around here. I'm surprised that didn't get hit. And that spot from this angle usually does. Oh, He's got it. Oh, I did it again. You know what's happening with this stupid thing is that these things they're not closed enough. Because that did not, I can't even break this line with my hands. So these are just the jig heads. These aren't, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can find one here. I am going to switch to one of my weighted jig heads, my old school style. Let's see, now where the heck do I have one of them? Yeah, one of my old school style weighted jig heads where the hook is onto the thing and all sealed up. Because that's the second time, and I barely even set the hook on that. It didn't slip it at all. I've got the eye here where it went right through the tip of that eye. All right, this is the jig head. Got some line on it. Hang on. I didn't even get a hook set into that one. I just pulled back and it. Oh boy. That's twice it's done that, and that's not my knot. That's those. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to make one of my sponsors angry. I'm not gonna do it. All right, I'll put on a little smaller one. Eel sucker. That's why I don't use these with tubes because they're not quite big enough to work. Yeah, that's like way too tight. I'm gonna have to figure some other way to do that. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go home with a pair of pliers and close all those eyelets. Because they're obviously not closed. And they're obviously not closed. Yeah, this is my old school way. With just the weighted attached to the hook rather than that one piece. Yeah, we're better now. Because that is not going to go through the eye. Relax, Michael. Calm down. It's not your fault. Equipment malfunctions. Yeah, it's equipment malfunctions. Yeah, that line didn't break. I came in and there was a loop still in my line from where it went around. Because sometimes when people make these things, they don't close up the eyelid of that hook. And when you set the hook, guess what happens? It goes right through the eye and goes around the eye. And yeah, you wind up doing that twice. I just know I got to go home and close up those eyelets with a pair of pliers. You just basically, where there's an eye like that, right? And it's open like this. You just basically have to clamp it shut. This takes a second at home. I just don't have my pliers with me. But at least I noticed we had like 8 or 10 pounder on. Have it do that out while I've got the fish hooked. Yeah, they don't seem to be coming back either when you do that. They're definitely not coming back when you do that. A little bit of a backlash. Had to get it out. All right, let's move down a little bit more and we'll check the chat out again. Two hours might be just enough time to go through this spot. Got a pretty good wind blowing. Yeah, that's from the, you guys, if you've ever had, sometimes you get a hook that just, the eyes aren't, fully sealed shut. Have I missed any chat? Let's see. Fishless, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? And Walleye, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let's just add you as a moderator. We've caught 3 largemouth today, but dang it if the stupid equipment malfunctions on us. It's gonna happen. I did not know those hooks were like that. I'm gonna have to go home and clamp them shut. It's an easy repair. It only takes like 10 seconds. Any angler knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have hooks that are open, and if you're using like I do 8-10 pound test, it'll go right through that eye. And that's what happened those last 2 fish. When I set that hook, it went right through the eye. Fish on. Got him. Got him. Not a massive bass, not. Still a nice fish. Still a nice bass. Beautiful fish. I mean, I love the colorations on these fish, especially springtime. They're gorgeous fish. All right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're still catching some fish. See, Fishes says, walleye and David are bass the target, bass and crappie, primarily. I mean, if I get a big old slab, pound and a half crappie on one of my spinner baits, I wouldn't be that unhappy. Appreciate you almost at 100. Oh, that's awesome. You're getting there. 7 people in, 49 thumbs up. Awesome. Appreciate that. And David with the thumbs up. All right, let's see what's going on. Walleye. Thanks, y'all. There are much, and I mean much bigger bass than that little guy, but that's fun size, fun size. I call them fun size because they're always willing to hit, which is so fun. Oh, thank you. Keep grinding. All right, I'll keep on fishing. I will keep on fishing. Yeah, this is going to break like the other one. Well, it actually didn't break. It slipped out of the eye. This one, the eye sealed. So, nee. I fished with this particular hook for like 3 years, and it still hit it on the way down. You still got a hold of it, too, I think. That sucker hit it on the way down. I was holding that rod, and I felt the ping. What have I got? Garbage. If they're that active, maybe they'll keep on hitting the spinnerbait. Better check my dang knot on this one. I've got 2 or 3 on this one, too. It feels good. Because that's like a 10-pound fluoro. This is 8-pound. It's not weak stuff. It's just thin, so it goes through those cheaper hook eyes. Yeah, I had to rebuild my spinnerbait walleye. See, I had to. This ain't even I've caught so many fish on this thing, I lost track of them. The skirt's gone. I've replaced the blade a couple times because, you know, you lose the coloration on them. You got to take the blade off and polish them and vent it back in place. Ooh, I don't know how many times. Oh, hitting on it. Look at that. That's something very small. Ping, 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 ping. Got to be a bluegill. Got to be a bluegill. Oops. This morning. Oh, I see what's going on. On the eye tip. Oopsie. Give me a break. It happens to the best of us. I get that right down by that little stump. out very far that time. Good enough. And my tube slipped down, that's why. Too close, Michael. Too close, too close, too close. Almost landed on the bank. Icking garbage on it. Icking garbage. One more cast. I'm gonna go get my stuff, and we can move down just a little bit further. Well, I might cast that tube over here a couple more times. The bottom bouncer. I might cast this bottom bouncer down here a couple more times. What the heck? Let go, stupid stick. Alright. Yeah, those shad are busting up all over the place down here. How's it look on the bottom anyways? I haven't looked at it. It doesn't look as good as the other rig, but tree, on the tree, tree. Still on the tree, get off. There we go. All right, let me go get my scooter and everything. I'll be right back. We'll move again and again. This is how bass fishing is. There might be a couple fish in each spot. That's about it. Ain't like down on the river where you can catch like 20 of them in a single spot. I mean, you just don't have the water. I mean, this is like maybe 7 or 8 feet deep max. All right, let's get that back in here, back in there, back in there. Good. Good. First day I've been able to get some sun on my arms. Gotta watch it though. My skin's actually until it absorbs some sun. It can burn pretty easy. I think she can burn pretty daggone easy. That's a nice bobber. That's mine now. Always finding stuff like this down here. Little bobber. Mine. Mine. I kind of like this angle, but at the same time, you guys are going to have the sun right in your freaking face. So I'm going to put her down here so you guys can see back where we come from. All right, we're looking good. All right, we have Walleye says, Maniac, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? HW says, let's go. Yes, let's go. Fishless Fisherman. I guess NJ was in for a minute. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate you. And David Barrett, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Yep, NJ, I see you now. Marty McFly. Or McWalleye. Yeah, we're down here fishing for bass, crappie, that sort of thing. Having a little fun today. It's a lot less work than going down to the river, and I was just gonna come down here and try a little bit, and when you know it, there's some bass working up. Caught I think 3 or 4 on the live feed today so far. Some nice. Biggest one was about 1.5 pounds. A lot of little half pounders. Just using a little spinnerbait, rebuilt spinnerbait I put together with bits and pieces of a dozen different spinnerbaits. Yep, she's a Frankenstein spinnerbait. Yep, she's definitely seen a number of fish over the years. Oh, that was up. He's on there for a second. Yeah, spinnerbait's one of the easiest lures to use, but it's not as easy as you think it is. Start off with that rod tip up high, and as you're starting to work her in, you try to keep that rod tip down, try to keep that spinnerbait at about the same level. Because jumping at depths is kind of a bad thing when you're using a spinnerbait. I know this is too good not to try for carp soon too, because this is about the time where they'll start hitting. Seen a couple of them jump out there deep. Oop, that was up. I think I have him. Whatever the heck that was. Huh. He popped it hard though. Dang. All right, take that tube jig here. Take a couple casts. Oh. I wasn't gonna do a live feed, but the first pound and a half largemouth, I figure I better put the live feed on. Leaf on there, a little gunk. Yeah, this has just got a little tube jig on it, little like 2-inch tube jig, inch and a half, something like that. That water's still ice cold. I don't know why they're really hitting this heavily. They usually don't hit spinnerbaits until it gets much warmer, but I guess they're tired of the winter. There's shad moving up, and they're chasing them no matter how cold it is. That's a little bluegill. Bing, 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 bing. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, you little sucker. I already did that once and turned out to be a pound largemouth. Oh, that's just a little bass. That's just a little bass. And oh, wasn't. Yeah, it's a little bit slower than most types of fishing. Bottom bouncing can fill up a day, even as fast as I'm kind of working this thing. Let's move down a little bit more. If they ain't in one spot, just move down a little bit. Maybe they'll be down on the next one. Maybe they'll be down on the next one. All right, let's see. Chaos, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, we're just doing some bass fishing today. Some nice relaxing. Bust my line a couple times, hooking a few big ones, jumping, throwing their lures, relaxing bass fishing. Yeah, I ain't had a great day to fish for bass in a long time, since late last fall. Hasn't been a super day, but it's still been pretty good. Bumped over a tree. Got a leaf on it. Where's our tube jig? Where is our tube jig? Let's see, we have 7 people in, just about 2 hours in. Let's see. Hondo, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? And let's see, Mega's still in the house. Karen, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Karen's just got off work. That's a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. See David Burnett. See, I grew up fishing in New Jersey. I grew up fishing in North St. Louis. Kind of the same depth, except different areas of the country. Mind you, I think New Jersey's a much, I suppose, less trashy area. I think they just throw a little bit too much trash down here around. Leaf. Leaf. I always think that North St. Louis would be great if they just didn't throw as much trash around. But, so we're in a metropolitan area. It's hard for us to keep that stuff from blowing out of the dumpsters, to be honest. That's enough about that. Let's get back to the fishing. Pop. A little bluegill or something hit it again. And that fish has no intention of hitting it. I can bomb the spinnerbait around. It's just I usually don't get anything except in this lake, except around the shorelines. We're about to break the 2-hour barrier, folks. I'm more than happy with today's results. Got some good bass on feed. Got to get out here fishing again. Always great to come out fishing. Whenever you get out in the water, it's good. There's a camera feed. Oh Lord. Yeah, you know what's gonna happen. The wind's gotta blow. But at least I noticed it. Sorry, I hope I didn't send nobody to the ER. She's gonna blow over on us, folks. Probably gonna have to push her down a little bit so she don't blow over as much. Yeah, we're just about 2 minutes left to the 2-hour barrier. That's kind of the way largemouth are this time of the year. You get those schools of shad come up real quick, and they'll chase those shad for a while, and once they start going down, that's pretty much it. Yep, she ain't gonna stop from getting blown over. See, no salt water in St. Louis. Nope, no salt water in St. Louis. See, Monza says, gotta run, tight lines. I think we're about done with the feed today. Just giving her just another minute and a half before she gets by the 2-hour barrier. I think it's been a great day, to be honest. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna slow her down quite a bit, and do some long form footage. I know I don't get many views on long form videos, but I've seen YouTube seems to push your videos a little bit more. Your other videos that get views if you try to do all 3 types of videos, or just focus on a single type of video. Like you can kind of focus in on just shorts and kind of focus in on live feeds, but kind of the AI is dumb. It's trying to figure out what to do with all your videos. And let's see, we pushed by the 2-hour barrier. We're going to give this a couple more minutes because the feed was off there for a couple minutes. It kicked my feed for a minute or two. Yeah, we are going to give it just a couple more minutes, folks. Yeah, just a couple more minutes. I enjoyed fishing today. Got some sun on my arms. Had to freeze my butt off down on the river. That's always pleasant. But even right now, you go down to the river, it would still be about 45 degrees around that edge of that water. And it does give me a chance to kind of practice my dreaded this type of camera view. I hate this camera view. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm hoping she was off for about 2 minutes, so I'm gonna give her just another minute or two. 12 people in now. 54 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're down in St. Louis, fishing at Fairgrounds Park. We caught a couple decent largemouth today. You guys want to check out my last short? That's when I put the live feed on, when this water started getting a bit warmer, and all those largemouth and all those shad and stuff, largemouth chasing the shad, came up to the surface. And I figured I better get that live feed on for everybody. I appreciate you guys coming in. I really do. We're definitely gonna shut her down. So I'm just gonna have my old good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love, and see you later. Thanks for staying in, Chaos. Appreciate you. See you on the next one, my friends.